actually.
They keep saying I look like Bobby Hill. You know,
Yo, low key, kind of. You look like fucking older Bobby Hill.
I do. There's a beautiful light skinned woman 2 days ago. She was on her way to the mini mart. I was outside smoking a cigarette. She stopped, turned around, looked at me. She was like, "I'm sorry. I gotta say it. You look like Bobby Hill." I was like, you know what? You're right. You're right. I am Bobby Hill, man. Okay. I want to circle back to the UFO stuff and the alien stuff. You asked me what an alien is. Let's say an alien is a life form that was born outside of this Earth. Okay, that's an alien from a different planet. Maybe it was born in space. Who gives a fuck? But it's not human. It's not from here. This whole UFO shit, did you see this stuff that was going on today or yesterday or whenever it happened?
What happened?
There was a congressional hearing about UFOs, and they said basically a guy testified under oath. A guy in the government claimed that we have UFOs and we have captured alien life forms. I think that's what was quoted. That's the Twitter headline that I probably fell for, but let's assume that's real. Do you think that's bullshit? Do you think it's real? What are your thoughts on this whole UFO shit that's going on recently? I'm interested in your take.
Do you want a biblical answer, or do you want I
just want your answer.
Oh, you want a Freemason answer? It's a little bit of both.
Freemason answer.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I recommend everyone go on YouTube. But not right now. After this stream, don't stay on the stream.
Don't go anywhere.
But later, when you guys have time, go on YouTube and look up Dr. Creep. DR and then Creep. Okay.
Okay.
This YouTuber, he made a rap song back in 2013, talking about COVID-19, what was going to happen, what the government was going to do, what year, everything. Okay?
Really? Predicted it all?
Predicted everything. And a handful of other of his rap songs has came true too already. So, if you want to know a really good answer about aliens, listen to his secrets he's spitting out. Okay. Now also, the Freemasons made a board game in the 90s. It's called the Illuminati board game.
The Illuminati cards? With the cards?
Yeah.
John, that's let me show you real quick.
Yeah.
That was the main inspiration for our card game that we made.
Are you
Illuminati
kidding me?
cards, yeah. They're like kind of conspiracy driven cards. I won't harp on this too long, but yeah, mondomegabits.com. That's like our NFT project. That was the big inspo. I love that. I really love the Illuminati card game. Sorry to distract you, but continue.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm familiar.
But if you look at those card games,
yeah,
you know, that shit tells you what's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's one called Fake Alien Invasion, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then if you want to get biblical, because this is all biblical, even if you're blind, like many people are. It's just going people are gonna think I'm crazy. People are gonna think I'm fucking crazy, but it's true. It's gonna be like fucking like Lucifer and demons and Satan. They're going to say they're aliens. They're going to say they're the good guy aliens. And they're going to tell us that we have to prepare for the bad guys. They're going to enslave us. And I don't know if you know, but the U.S. government and all the other nations, they have a plan for when we get invaded by aliens. They made this plan in the 50s. That all the nations will work together under one nation.
One world order.
One world order. One nation, guys, huh? Isn't that kind of weird how when aliens come, all the countries worldwide are going to work together? That's kind of weird.
I don't think people think you're crazy. I think this audience is kind of...
That's good.
Yeah, I think they get it. Yeah,
so
Matt says he's actually right. Dude, that's what I believe too. I believe the same. I think if there's ever fucking aliens... It's a hologram, it's a troll, it's a hoax. We're getting trolled.
And then, so they're going to try to get us to fight the next group. And I think the next group of aliens is actually like Jesus and, the good guys.
Okay.
But the fourth group is going to come, because in the Bible, they told us, Satan was able to trick so many people to fight God. Well, how did they trick so many people to fight God without fear?
Guys, Project Bluebeam in the chat. Project Bluebeam in the chat, guys. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, so I think it's all biblical, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's all just lies to get us to think. Because think about it. Why do you think movies and video games, like, for example, Halo, Okay, it's all propaganda for the last 30, 40 years. They've been pushing in the media about aliens. There's a reason why all these movies happen, all these video games happen. Look at, for example, 9/11. Before 9/11 happened, there was propaganda that was going to happen too. So they do this propaganda so you can get ready before it happens. You're not going to freak out. It's like, it was in the movie.
I've seen the movie. I know what to do. I have to listen to the military.
Exactly. So if you see,
John,
if you
you
see
get it,
this,
bro. Let's go.
If you see the shit,
John's based, okay? John's based. That's why he's on this stream. Matt with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Bluebeam in the chat. Deep truth.
But if you see all the movies and how they go off, why do you think there's always an agenda? There's a reason for everything that happens in media, okay? Like, from what I've seen so far, Jet and Sam and that whole crew, they're some of the weirdest motherfuckers out here. A lot of these people, a lot of even social media influencers, they're just playing ball, okay? A lot of these people do this, to play ball.
Yeah.
Because think about it, if you work with Freemasons or if you're part of the Freemasons, like, they know the truth. They know the truth. They know what's actually happening, okay?
Mo with the generous 50 Mo. Thank you for always being here, man, for real. When the U.S. government and Hollywood have tried to push the existence of material space aliens for 100 years, the indication to me is false. The analysis of alien mythos shows partly with every modality of demonic activity through history, deception.
Do you guys actually want to hear my UFO story?
Yeah, you have a UFO story?
I do.
I got one too. I'll tell you mine after this.
Okay. So I was in Northern California on a fall timing, July, complex 2020. By Mount Shasta. Keep that in mind. Mount Shasta. There's a lot of sightings though.
Yeah, I know that place is...
I was like literally 10 miles, 5 miles away from that mountain.
Okay.
And
you were in the area.
Yeah.
You were basically in the American Bermuda Triangle.
Dude, I was. And it was like 1 a.m. Fucking threw my sleeping bag down because I was just going to go to bed. I was FaceTiming at the time, you know me. And so as I was FaceTiming,
You know me. You know me, I FaceTime.
and I'd be seeing this fucking, I thought it was a shooting star. I'm like, that's a weird ass shooting star. I'm like, what the fuck is it doing? Like, it has to go faster. And like, I don't know.
How was it moving? What was
well,
what did it look like?
It was like, it was going fast and then it stopped. So I was so confused. Like, why did it just stop?
Yeah.
Like, that's not what shooting stars do. So,
Yeah.
and then I was like, and then I watched, and then there was 3. And then there were 3 of them just like moving their different formations. And then one of them stopped directly above me and shot a light directly into my eye. And then that one flew off. And the 2 other ones flew off behind it.
Really?
And as I was FaceTiming, I showed them. And they were like, what the fuck? But yeah. So, okay, what's your UFO story?
Well, to preface this, I think that all UFOs... no, I can't even get into that. I'll get dark scoped if I drop the deep truth.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
We have already talked about the Freemasons. Like, nothing's gonna happen.
I think that the UFO technology, which is levitation, is recreatable by human.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, it's sound frequency. That's
It
what
is, yeah. So, for example, like sound frequency.
It's how bees. You ever see a bumblebee? How it,
Yeah.
It's the same. It's creating a frequency in the air through sound at a certain level that makes kind of like a bubble in the atmosphere that makes you kind of a free agent. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think that it's fucking. What year is it? 2023. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that all the fucking UFOs that have been spotted were made by humans. Okay, I don't think there's fucking aliens here. I think it's a cap. I think it's a lie. I think that we're smart enough to figure this out. My story is that on the drive to the this is what my parents tell me, that on the drive to the hospital, that there was a UFO hovering above us and shining a light on us while my mother was in labor. And I don't know if it's true. I don't know if my father's a capper or not.
Are you half alien?
I might be the chosen one, the alien's chosen one. But the story is that on the drive to the hospital, they were driving. My mom was in labor, and there was like huge bright light from a craft overhead. But that story, I think, whether it's real or not, or whether it was a fucking alien society, doesn't matter. It had me thinking about, space and aliens a lot. Mainly, well, my last name's Neptune. Obviously, my parents were obsessed with it, so it was a common topic. So I've thought about it a lot. But yeah, just like learning what I've learned and doing my own like research online, which I don't do anymore. I don't have time to go fully schizo on, YouTube deep dives and fucking D-Live streams and BitChute videos. But I think it's real. I think the crafts are real. I don't think it's fake footage that the Navy's showing. I just think it's fucking, it's just crafts that can be created. I think that alien shit is, or all the secret military stuff is, it's just fucking, it's made by people. It's, if you see a bumblebee, it's summer. Go outside, look at the flowers. You see a bumblebee move. Imagine a bumblebee 100 times bigger. That's a fucking UFO. Check out Hobo Joe 421. Thank you. Big Smitty, thank you for the recommendations out here. Free Alpha.